Israeli forces have intercepted a number of boats that are part of a flotilla attempting to break the naval blockade of Gaza. Dozens of activists have been detained, including Swedish climate campaigner Greta Thunberg. So for more on this, I want to bring in CBS News senior foreign correspondent Debora Patta, who's following developments for us from Jerusalem. Deborah, so what do we know about these interceptions and who these groups are?
Well, Vlad, virtually all the boats from the Global Samud Flotilla and those aboard have been transferred to an Israeli port where they will be deported back to their homes. They were intercepted in international waters, which Israel has been policing but doesn't have any jurisdiction over. And it's about well over 400 people who've been detained. There are also allegations that many were assaulted with a water cannon. Anticipating these interceptions, activists then started raising their hands in the air. They were wearing life jackets, sitting in a circle. And some of them actually managed to stream the moment live from their cell phones before tossing those devices into the sea. Now, the flotilla, which started out with more than 40 boats, was carrying a symbolic amount of humanitarian aid to Gaza. Its main goal, they said, remained to break Israel's illegal siege and end the ongoing genocide. Israel has dismissed it as a provocation, and obviously they deny charges of genocide. Multiple countries who had citizens on board the flotilla have criticized the interception, saying it is a violation of international law. Vlad?
This is the Israeli Navy. You are approaching a blockaded zone. If you wish to deliver aid to Gaza, you may do so through the established channels. Please change your course toward the port of Ashdod, where the aid will undergo a security inspection and then be transferred into the Gaza Strip.
Very late. Very late period.
Very good job. Thanks. I tell you,
My name is Caoimhe Butterly, and I'm aboard the Shireen, which is a legal support or legal observer boat. We are presently quite far away from the remaining 2 vessels that have yet to be intercepted by the Israeli Navy, but we are receiving word of our over 500 colleagues and participants in this flotilla in Israeli custody for detention. We've been told that there are 3 remaining boats en route to Gaza. On 2 of them, I know the captains personally. We've been trying to be in contact with them, but their communication seems scrambled. Of those 3, the Mecano, which is one of the boats that we've been watching getting closer and closer to Gaza, according to the tracker, is there. We don't have any way of independently confirming that because we have no communication. So at present, we're sailing north. There is another flotilla in the coming days that is being planned, smaller, but no less important to follow. And we will be participating in trying to organize legal observation for that one. In the coming days, there will be a smaller flotilla organized by a group called 1,000 Madeleines in partnership with the Freedom Flotilla Coalition and Freedom Flotilla Italy. There is the expectation that that will be up to 13 vessels, ships and boats, and then it will follow a similar route to Gaza to try and break the siege.
My name is Greta Thunberg. I'm a citizen of Sweden. If you are watching this video, I have been abducted and taken against my will by Israeli forces. Our humanitarian mission was non-violent and abiding by international law. Please tell my government to demand my and the others' immediate release.
My name is Zwelivelile Mandela. I'm a citizen of the Republic of South Africa. If you are receiving this video, it means that we have been intercepted and have been abducted by the apartheid state of Israel. I call on you to request our government to exert pressure for my immediate release.
Bonjour, ici Rima Hassan, citoyenne française d'origine palestinienne et députée européenne. Si vous voyez cette vidéo, c'est que nous avons été arrêtés et emmenés contre notre volonté par les forces israéliennes. Notre mission, pour rappel, était humanitaire, non violente et surtout conforme au droit international. Nous vous demandons d'exiger de notre gouvernement notre libération immédiate.
The only alleged crime is their concern for the sick, elderly, and those dying of hunger in Gaza and Palestine. And I pray, inshallah, and we'll do our best to secure the immediate release and at the same time care for the welfare of those suffering in Gaza. Thank you.
Dan orang-orang Nasara, tu dia orang Nasara, kepala yang inilah masalah. Sebab itu tuan-tuan, kita ucapkan setinggi tahniah, bangunan masjid hancur. Kita tak rasa apa-apa tuan-tuan.
I'm receiving briefings in terms of the interception of the Gaza flotilla. Our ambassador is in touch with the Israeli authorities, and we will be providing consular assistance to those who have been detained. It's important that they're treated properly. It's a humanitarian mission, no threat to anybody other than to highlight and also to bring humanitarian aid into the people of Gaza, and it underlines the absolute imperative of getting humanitarian aid into Gaza as quickly as possible under the auspices of the United Nations and the Red Crescent, as outlined in the peace proposals that emanated from the United States in consultation with the Arab states. If it happened in international waters, yes, and also again the treatment of those on the flotilla is very important, that they're treated appropriately and properly. They don't pose a threat to anybody.
You're committing genocide. Gaza needs food and water. Gaza needs food and water.
The international humanitarian law needs to be respected, and also international law of the sea, the law of the navigation in the international waters. We said already here that we condemn any attacks against the flotilla, any drone strikes or any seizures, and we support the people in a sense that they basically have the same aim like we do. We want to deliver as soon as possible enough aid to Gaza to stop the suffering of people there. We obviously follow very closely what is happening in the Mediterranean, and we follow the path of flotilla. We recognize the challenges in delivering the humanitarian aid in Gaza, and we are in regular contact with Israel and with the member states regarding the humanitarian aid in Gaza, and we constantly call for an unhindered and rapid access of the aid to the Gaza Strip. We also respect the humanitarian commitment of everybody who is on board of the flotilla. We totally understand that these people want to raise awareness about a very important topic, about the issues with the delivery of the humanitarian aid in Gaza, and they have right to do so because in our union this is something what is based on our value. It's a core pillar of our value to do such an activism.